So I have a stolen moment right now, so I'm going to go ahead and take a second to expand on what I was saying about bind runes. Now, in my video the other day, I did say that there's no historical evidence of bind runes themselves being magical. While they have been used in some senses in magical use, that's in the writing of rune spells. And even then, it was just, again, as shorthand to save space for the writer. The actual bind rune itself, we have no evidence of a solitary bind rune being used for magical purposes. Well, yes, we do have evidence of the Tewaz rune, for instance, being said to be carved 3 times into something, whether it be your sword or spear, to grant victory. That doesn't come with any instructions on the way to carve it. So we don't know if it was 3 separate Tewazes, or if they were lined up in a row, if they were all done in such a way that they all shared one central stave. We don't have any evidence on how that was being done. Now, in runic spells, it's not any different than writing a spell in English. It's just a writing system that's being used to convey the information. The bind runes were a shorthand way of saving some space while writing the spells or writing anything, basically. And as far as what I was saying the other day, we have no evidence of what the runic symbols or symbols in general were that were being used for divinatory practices. They could very well have been the Elder Futhark runes or Younger Futhark or whatever, depending on what time period you're talking about. But we don't know for sure what they were. There's no evidence surviving to tell us what they were. But again, as I said the other day, belief in something, in my opinion, gives it power. So a belief that these bind runes are magical, in my belief, makes them magical. Even if there's a lack of evidence that a bind rune by itself was a magical symbol.